Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris Man. As always, I thank you for coming to my channel. Today I'm testing another mic because I normally don't use this mic for when I do talking videos, but I've been using this mic lately for my acoustic guitars. And you guys are going to love the next installment of my covers. I entitled it The Acoustic Sessions. I love playing my acoustic guitar. I think I enjoy playing my acoustic guitar more than my electric, because I love playing with my fingers, just beautiful. Sit on the beach and just play and serenade my wife. So I'm going to entitle this video, The Genius of Chris Jasper. And we all know who Chris Jasper is. And for those who don't, who must live on another planet, Chris Jasper was the keyboard player and co-songwriter with the Isley back in I think he came in the 70s, early 70s. And I think he might have left maybe in the 80s. I'm not quite sure about the time frame. But as you get older and become a little bit better at what you do, you appreciate more what people do what you do, because you realize the genius now as you get older. That's just like, and this is a perfect example. The guitar lessons that I'm giving you guys for $40 is worth hundreds times more than that. I mean, really it is. And that's not to pat myself on the back or plug my video. I'm just giving you an example. I guess this one guy summed it up perfectly. He said, man, Morris, man, you gonna teach me to play like you for only $40? Shit, where do I sign up? Exactly, But you don't appreciate it if you don't realize the value. Sometimes you just don't. And that's the same thing with, artists. Sometimes you realize how good they are, but as you get older and you get better at what you do, you realize how really good they are. Because I was recently working on, and it's probably one of my all-time favorite Isley Brothers song, and probably all-time favorite ballad is the Isley Brothers, For the Love of You. And I'm listening to Chris Jasper's keyboard work, and it's just beautiful. And what I also noticed is, and I think he might have been the very first person that did this, and they still doing this to this day. On that particular song, For the Love of You, you hear the beautiful piano layers and things going on that he's playing. Then he's doing, I believe it's a synthesizer Moog. He's playing like a line. Da 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 da. Playing that on synthesizer. And I think he was probably one of the first ones to start doing that. And throughout the 80s, they started to revive it and do it. R. Kelly did it a lot on his stuff. And what's interesting is it's like it comes full circle, because the stuff that R. Kelly is doing with the Isley Brothers, Chris Jasper was doing it back in the 70s with him. It's like, all R. Kelly did was kind of, I guess, mimic their sound. And now he's producing them with their own sound from the 70s, which is kind of, interesting. But I remember Ray Parker Jr. used to do that too on the fast stuff, but never on the ballads, And like I said, I think he was like the first one, because I know Stevie Wonder was doing kind of experimental stuff with synthesized work and doing things of that nature, but I don't recall just beautiful synth line running throughout the song, a consistent line running throughout the song and placed in certain parts of the song. I think the Isley Brothers, I would say hands down, but this is just my opinion. I'm going to get some people to no, it's good. But I think they are perhaps the best slow ballad R&B band ever. That's just my opinion. They were good and not short stopping on the fast stuff, because I remember all that fast stuff back in the day in the club, in the basement parties, working up a sweat, but I don't think that they ever got their crossover due. And one thing, and I'm going to say this, and I'm going to get a lot of flack for this. I'm going to say it anyway, and I'm going to try my best to put it in a very non-negative manner, because it's not negative, it's just my observation. And you got to do what you got to do, because no two people financial situations are the same, regardless of what business you're in, whether you're in the music business or you're a plumber or a policeman or whatever. But I can say this about the Isley Brothers. I can say this about Maze for sure. I can say this about the Whispers. As long as they done their music, I never felt a period where it's like, okay, we got to do this kind of crap in order to stay current. Even though this is beneath me, this is garbage, but I'm going to do it just to get paid. I'm going to say this, and because I'm going to say it. I think at the end of Earth, Wind and Fire's career before Maurice White passed away, they went in that direction. They tried to crack into the pop scene with After the Love Is Gone, which was written by, I think, David Foster. That was one of the few songs that Earth, Wind and Fire didn't write, and that was it was my least favorite, because I'm like, this is not funk, this is not soul, this is pop. And ain't nothing wrong with pop, but I'm like, you're good at this. You're extremely good at this. You're doing this just to get crossover instead of just waiting to get crossover on your own merits to say, hey, I got here because I kept doing what I was doing and I love to do what I do. I didn't get here because I decided to take a detour just to get here to do something different. And I just never liked that song. When I listen to Earth, Wind and Fire stuff, I think of, Reasons in the dark blue light basement with my honey all hugged up, feeling the moment, feeling the groove. After the Love Is Gone, no, didn't do nothing for me. But that's one thing that I can give credit to, like, again, bands like the Isley Brothers, Maze, the Whispers, they kept true to their sound, their creation, instead of let's jump on this bandwagon because everybody on this, and I got to beneath myself and jump on this when I'm up here just to get radio play or crossover, because it was pretty interesting. But I ain't even gonna go into that. That's a whole nother topic. But basically, this video was basically just paying tribute to Chris Jasper. Chris Jasper is an incredible musician and a very down-to-earth guy. He's one of my Facebook friends, and from time to time, he shoot me a line, I shoot him a line, and we chat. I appreciate that someone of that caliber is reachable. And we appreciate your work, Mr. Jasper, then and the current stuff. So I just thought I would post this video as far as, as you get a little more versed in what you do, you really appreciate more what other people do, because you can see the genius and brilliance of their work. And I definitely see that in the Isley Brothers stuff, and other bands, But I just thought I would mention this regarding Mr. Jasper. Till next time, take care. Thanks for watching. Take care.